I'm prepared to put 200 million into Neurotech.
That's the exact figure I need to produce at scale. Mr. Cruz, let's talk about the contract.
All right, but my investment comes with one condition. You spend one night with me.
I'm looking for funding for my company project, not to sell my own body.
I know. They tell me your chip promises to control machines with the human mind and make paraplegics walk again.
The NTX-1, patent registered in my name. It's the best in the world.
That patent is worth millions. And what about your engineer fiancé? Is he actually giving up his shares?
Luis Fernando is my fiancé, and yes, he's willing to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
My God. Now what do I do? Mr. Cruz, listen, my body is not part of the contract.
It's 200 million. A very tempting offer.
Send me your lawyer tomorrow.
Miss, I don't think you're understanding me. One night with me, or the 200 million stays in my pocket.
You picked the wrong woman.
Wait, easy. If you want, I'll take you somewhere more private. Come on.
What did you put in my drink?
Hey, I'll drive you. I'm not comfortable letting my guests head home by themselves.
Taxi!
I'll take you in my car.
No, I won't!
Come on, girl. Calm down. Nobody's going to hurt you.
Let go of me!
Welcome to Claro.
Where the hell did you run off to, damn it?
Relax, baby. She'll turn up.
Why won't you pick up, you damn bitch?
Look. What we have here, the complete backup of your darling fiancé's entire project.
Eva Luna, if Maria Isabel doesn't sign off on this, it's flat out theft. I could easily get hit with 20 years.
Then you make her sign.
I know Juan Ignacio well enough to see right through his dirty games.
Well, if he keeps Maria Isabel, then I keep you.
Taxi?
Get in. The Santa Cruz Mansion.
Is the lady all right?
She's my wife. Had a little too much champagne.
Quite a party the lady had, huh?
Well, you already know how women can be.
Mm-hmm.
No! Let go of me! Don't touch me! Let me go!
She said no. Let go of her.
Drive! Just do your job and stay out of my business! Easy, sweetheart. You're going to enjoy this.
Get off of me!
What are you doing?
Get your hands off her, or no one's gonna save you from me.
Do you know who I am?
An old man will end up in a cemetery if he lays one more hand on her. Get out!
I'll teach you to be a real man. You have no idea who you're messing with. If you're so tough, come on. Fight like a man.
Real men don't drug women.
Idiot. Go ahead, try it. You bastard. You'll pay for this. You messed with the wrong man! Damn you! Damn you!
Damn it. It wasn't just alcohol. It's an aphrodisiac. You old son of a...
Luis Fernando, help me, please. Help me. Luis Fernando, help me. Help me.
Maria Isabel Mendoza, CEO of Neurotech. Get some rest, Miss Maria Isabel. Tomorrow's another day.
Where am I? Where am I?
Miss, calm down. I rescued you from that old man. It was obvious he didn't have good intentions with you.
Well, I have good intentions with you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. No.
Please say yes.
No, miss.
Idiot!
Tomorrow you'll thank me. Good night.
You're such an idiot. Idiot. Idiot! Who are you?
Easy. Easy. Nothing happened. Easy.
You touched me. Tell me if you touched me.
No. No, I swear I didn't.
How am I supposed to believe you? Oh, sweet Mary, what did I do?
Miss. Hey, you dropped this last night. I know who you are. I saw that old guy spike your drink. That's literally all that happened.
No. No. One would never do something like that. How do you know about Mr. Santa Cruz, huh?
Because I'm a cab driver. I work nights. I know this area, and I know old men like him.
Oh, that's all I needed. Now, the cab driver turned out to be a philosopher.
Why don't you tell me, miss? What were you doing with that old man at night?
Looking for an investment in my company. Juan Ignacio is one of the few in the sector who can invest that kind of money in my company.
And how much do you need?
200 million? He set it up and I thought it was a business meeting.
And what he wanted was a different kind of business.
The whole thing was a trap. Now, with this scandal, nobody's going to invest in my company. We're going to be shut down by Monday.
I can help you with that.
You don't understand anything. This is corporate finance.
We'll see about that.
My phone! My phone! Now what? Hey, you! Lend me your phone. I'll pay whatever you want. Just give it here. Hurry up! Zero, 9, 7, 4, 3. Luis Fernando, we've got a major problem. Come pick me up at the park. And hurry up.
Hey! Where's my money? Ah, son of a bitch.
You can use my computer. Your company's been losing money for 3 months.
How do you know that?
It's on the front page of the business paper every Friday. Your father had money in the market, yes or no?
Yes?
He was a famous broker in his day. Are you telling me he never taught you any of it?
No.
My father taught me to do it when I was 10. He was a famous broker, too. I can make a lot of money at this. Allow me, all right?
What? How did you do that?
With just this one trade, you literally just made $500,000.
No, that's not possible.
Hello? Baby, I'm at the office. And nobody knows where Maria Isabel is.
I'm absolutely sure Santa Cruz closed that investment deal. And honestly, he's probably out celebrating
You
his win right
think?
now. I'm absolutely sure.
Baby, remember you promised you'd marry me once that contract closed.
Tell me, how much do you want?
How much do I want for what?
A hot tip or blackmail? Who cares? You just completely saved my month.
Marry me.
What?
You heard me.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I mean it. Marry me. You are the exact woman that I've been searching for so many years now.
You met me last night.
Spent the last 10 years driving a cab at night, searching for real love. Because that's exactly what my father asked me before he died.
Look, sir,
Sebastian,
Mr. Sebastian, I have a fiancé. He's an engineer and a partner in my company. We're getting married next month.
and do you love him? Think about it.
There's nothing to think about. Thank you for saving me.
Mr. Santa Cruz.
I need you to track down a cab driver.
What happened to you?
He hit me and took Maria Isabel.
He took Maria Isabel?
I need you to find her before it's too late.
One more thing.
Tell me.
You just proposed to me out of nowhere, and it's right after where I have zero memory of what happened.
I already told you, nothing happened.
I sure hope so. Because if I find out you took advantage of me, I'll bury you. With my company, my lawyers, and my family name.
Go ahead and investigate all you want. See a doctor, run whatever tests you need. Do whatever it takes.
There's nothing to think about.
And after that, think about my proposal.
I'm not coming back.
Maria Isabel. One day, you'll come back.
I'm not coming back.
Sarah, I've gotten into something. I really need your help.
Miss Mendoza, thank God. Everyone here at the company has been looking for you.
Nobody comes up to my office. I need 20 minutes alone.
Of course.
12 calls. How sweet. What's this? What is it?
Maria Isabel, this isn't what it looks like.
This is exactly what it looks like.
Honey, I can explain.
Honey, Get out of my office!
Hey, let me
Out!
Baby, look. The thing is, I had a bit to drink, and your friend.
As of this moment, our engagement is over, Luis Fernando. I'm not marrying you.
My patent.
It's registered in my name. Remember? You've got nothing at all.
Maria Isabel, that patent is off limits. Look, let's all calm down, please, and put that phone down, okay?
I've already got the recording, and I'm posting it online. If you want me to put this phone down, you're going to get on your knees.
Excuse me? Me? On my knees? For what?
Maria Isabel,
I told you to leave. What are you doing
I'm
here?
not leaving because this man is mine. And I go where he goes.
Friend? Your man? Since when?
For a long time now.
Out of my office, both of you. Luis Fernando, I want your resignation signed right now.
Before we talk about a resignation, read this.
What is that?
Didn't you hear me? Read it.
This is a joke.
It's no joke, Maria Isabel. It's the patent registration for the NTX1 algorithm, and it's been in my name for 6 months.
That's impossible. I signed the papers.
Basically no. You signed the authorizations, but I handled all the filings. And there's the company seal, the date, and the name it belongs to. Fierro Gavilanes Luis Fernando.
Then you're a thief, Luis Fernando.
No, I'm not a thief. I'm an inventor. You put up the company name. I put up the brains.
Mr. Montenegro, we've got a big problem.
Sarah, I have told you not to call me Mr. Montenegro. Out here, I'm the cab driver, Sebastian the cabbie. Remember that. How many more times do I have to tell you?
As many as it takes. As many as it takes. Mr. Montenegro, since you insist, are you sure you want to keep investing in Neurotech publicly on Monday? All right. Look. Here's the technical study, the legal analysis, and the market analysis, all in order, ready to be signed Monday at the board meeting with Neurotech.
And what's the big problem?
Santa Cruz is secretly buying up shares of Neurotech right now.
How much does he have?
39%. He's only 12% away from being the majority shareholder. Maybe 2 or 3 more days.
If Santa Cruz becomes majority holder, Monday's contract lands in his hands, not hers.
Correct.
We need to move fast. Go ahead and buy that 12% and make sure it's done before 5 today.
But sir, if we do it now, it's gonna cost us 8 times and...
I don't care. Pay it. Just make sure no one can trace where it came from.
Understood.
Nobody moves them without my word. Monday, I signed the contract with her.
Sir, what happens if she finds out you went behind her back and did this with her shares?
That's not going to happen, Sarah.
And if it does, she'll think you're as bad as Santa Cruz, or worse. And she'd be right. Just saying.
Sarah, one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want you to dig up everything on Luis Fernando Fierro Gavilanes, Maria Isabella's engineer fiancé. I want absolutely everything. Who he talks to, what he signs, who he owes, everything. Today, before the day's out.
Sir, what exactly are you looking for?
I want to know who's behind Maria Isabel and behind Nuratech.
I'm going to sue you and put you in prison for fraud.
Go ahead and sue Maria Isabel. You know how long that'll take? 3 years minimum. Your company won't last 6 months without my patent.
Then I'll pay you to give me the registration back.
You know, now the conversation's getting interesting. I'm listening.
He and I have a plan, honey. We sell the patent to Santa Cruz. We go to Miami. And you're left with an empty company and your dead father's name.
Get off my desk.
Not anymore. It's not yours. He's the majority technical partner. And without the patent, this company isn't worth a single dollar.
Get off!
Make me. Look at her. She attacked me.
Let go of me.
Maria, calm down. Look, let's just do this the civilized way, okay? I'm going to take Ava. You stay calm, and tomorrow I'll come back so we can sign the agreements, okay?
I don't make deals with thieves.
Then close your company.
Let me tell you something. I've been sleeping with him for 24 months. And you? Barely 3.
Because I actually have dignity, Eva Luna.
Yeah, sure. Dignity doesn't save companies.
A piece of advice, Maria. You should call your father and ask him about business. Oh, forgive me. Your dad isn't around anymore. See you tomorrow to sign that agreement.
Hello?
Boss, we worked the contacts from last night. Nobody at the bar got a good look at the cabbie. Somebody paid to wipe the cameras before we could.
Son of a bitch! Who did that? I don't think it was the cabbie. I'll run over whoever it is. But first, I've got a score to settle with Maria Isabel Mendoza. That woman turned me down, and nobody turns me down. She'll be with me the easy way, or I destroy her, company and all!
Sir, listen to me.
And that idiot cabbie who yelled at me and humiliated me in the middle of the street. This doesn't end here. I want eyes on every single cab company in the city. Pay whatever it takes! Just find him and bring him to me alive! Oh, and one more thing. Buy every Neurotech share on the market! That woman is going to say yes to me, or she'll say it as my employee! Nobody messes with Juan Ignacio Santa Cruz. Nobody!
Dr. Ayala, it's Maria Isabel Mendoza. Please, I need you to check the NTX1 patent registration.
Miss, that's already registered. Your fiancé brought me the file. You signed the authorization.
But I never signed any authorization.
I have your signature. The notary certified it.
Then it's forged.
You'll have to prove that before a judge.
Sweetheart? Oh. Oh.
Auntie.
Breathe, sweetheart, breathe. Tell me.
Have a seat. Juan Ignacio made me an indecent proposal last night. A cab driver saved me.
Oh, God, sweet Mary, sweetheart, but how?
And that's not all. Luis Fernando registered the patent in his name 6 months ago. He and Eva Luna have been together for 2 years. And I found them right here on my desk.
Oh, sweetheart, that's too much for one woman to carry, my love.
I need you to go to this address right now.
For what?
To find the cab driver. His name is Sebastian.
Sweetheart, what do you want him for?
To thank him and to ask him for another favor.
Come on now, sweetheart. You know better than that. Favors from strangers? Come with a price. They're never free.
Auntie, it's the favors from people I know that are sinking me today. I don't know who to count on anymore. Offer to pay him whatever, but I want him here.
Sweetheart, one last thing.
Tell me.
Your father would be proud of you today. But honestly, I'm disappointed in all the people who surrounded him. I'm going, sweetheart.
Luis Fernando. Let's see who wins this war.
So now what's the plan?
We offer the patent to Santa Cruz at a starting price of $300 million.
Isn't that too much?
Exactly, Eva Luna. We give him that price so we have room to negotiate, and in the end, we close the deal at $200 million.
And Maria Isabel?
Well, Maria Isabel, without the patent, has a company worth $0. We offer her $1 million and a trip to Miami if she wants, and that way you and I keep the building for ourselves.
And me, as your wife and owner of it all.
bought this for Maria Isabel.
Oh, baby. You're a real scoundrel.
I'm your scoundrel, baby.
Dr. Ayala, I need to know if Luis Fernando has any other powers of attorney signed in my name.
But miss, that means we have to go through your company's entire file.
Review them now.
Miss, I have a document you signed 4 months ago. A broad power of technical administration. It gives Luis Fernando authority to sell the NTX-1 patent to third parties.
I never signed anything.
Miss, with respect, if your fiancé came to register these papers with a forged signature, there are 5 notaries in this city who backed it. That's not improvised.
Show me.
Administrator access to Neurotech's central server. 4 years working on this. I've got keys not even God has. Here's all the chip's data, formulas, studies, version history. I've got it all.
And the backups?
2 mirror servers in the basement vault.
You're a genius, baby.
First, I download the backups to my personal drive. 34 terabytes of data.
And how long does it take?
4 hours. It's just starting now.
And then?
I go down to the basement, loosen a couple of cables, and create a little chaos. By tomorrow, the servers will be in flames at 5 in the morning.
What if we get caught?
Nobody is gonna know. Tomorrow, as head of the tech department, I'll tell them what happened. I'll show I have backups of everything and come out looking like the company's savior.
You're terrifying.
You started it, baby.
I just inspire. And you execute.
Tomorrow, Maria Isabel will wake up with no servers, no algorithm, basically no company. And she'll need me to save her. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good afternoon! Good afternoon! Ugh, no. No. Well, I can't call Maria Isabel without an answer. I have to come back with something. Hello? Good afternoon! Miss, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who are you looking for?
A young man named Sebastian?
No, there's no Sebastian here.
You see, miss, the thing is, my niece met him last night. She said he's a cab driver and gave her this address.
Your niece must have mixed things up. There's no way the address is right.
Excuse me. Sweetheart, I'm heading over, but I didn't find him. Bye.
Come in. What happened? Did you find him?
No, sweetheart. I knocked, but nobody was there. But while I was waiting outside, a black car pulled up, and a woman in a suit got out, and she went in.
And?
And I asked her, I said, did she know the young man, Sebastian? And she told me I'd gotten it wrong. I don't know.
So it was nobody.
Maybe not, sweetheart.
Thanks, Auntie. Tomorrow I've got a meeting with Luis Fernando. I have to figure out what I'm doing with the company. The cabbie can wait.
Sweetheart, please. You're as stubborn as your father.
Tomorrow's another day, all right? I can't let Luis Fernando get his way at Neurotech.
Well, no. That's my niece. Okay, I'm off. I've got a few things to take care of, and I'll be back later, okay?
Okay.
Mwah. All right, see
Bye.
you.
Out of my office, both of you.
Calm down, Maria Isabel. I came so we could talk.
Not with me. With my lawyers.
Look, Maria Isabel. Either we talk, or come Monday, you're left with no investment. Read it.
What is this?
That's our chance right there. Both of us can actually come out ahead on this.
%50%?
That's right. You hand me 50% of Neurotech, and I sign the patent back over to the company.
You already stole the patent from me. And now you want to steal half my company too?
I didn't steal anything, Maria Isabel. Those patents are in my name. For 6 months now. Signed by you and certified by a notary.
Forged signatures.
The judge will decide that. But like I told you, it'll take about 3 years. And your company wouldn't last 3 weeks without me.
Honey, think about it. He's giving you a way out. You'd still be the CEO. You just have to give him half.
You stay out of it.
I'm still part of this deal. He's with me. Or did you forget?
Seriously? You bring her into this?
She's my partner. And once all this is over, I'll announce that you and I broke up. And I'll make it official with Eva Luna.
Then get out. Because I'm not signing anything.
Maria Isabel, I designed the NTX-1 prototype. That's 4 years of my life poured into formulas, research, and testing. My whole mind is in that chip.
That's a lie.
A lie?
My father designed that prototype before he died. You just copied it.
Your father passed away 2 years ago. I signed the patent 6 months ago. The final algorithm is mine.
My father left everything recorded digitally. Impossible to forge.
Really? And where is that material?
On an encrypted drive, far away from you.
Perfect, Maria Isabel. With that drive, you can knock down my signature. But I remind you, I can make your company disappear. Sign today, or you're left with no investors, no capital, and no funds.
Get out, Luis Fernando, get out!
You've got until the end of the day to think about it. I'll leave the folder.
I don't need anything from you. and I'll bury you completely. That's yours on paper only. Morally, it belongs to my father.
Pathetic little girl. Judges don't go by morals. They go by evidence.
Honey, your little greed could leave you with nothing at all.
Sir,
Sarah?
the complete dossier on Luis Fernando. He joined Neurotech Company 4 years ago as an intern. Miss Maria Isabel's father paid for the scholarship, and right after that, he was transferred over to the tech department when the man died. And not only that, he has 3 patents registered in his name 6 months ago, and one of them is the NTX-1.
The original signatures?
Invisible to the eye, but detectable in a lab. They're all fake. Her father was the original inventor of the NTX-1, and I have the lab archive backups. A colleague of his passed them to me, one who worked there.
What format?
Encrypted drive, 400 gigs.
That's a bombshell.
That's right. All of Luis Fernando's patents would collapse in a hearing. These have to be handed over at exactly the right moment.
Sarah? Hold on to the drive. Don't hand it to anyone yet. Not even Maria Isabel.
All right.
Take this.
Dr. Ayala, I just read something new. Listen to Clause 5. May I read it to you?
Go ahead, miss.
This is the bond and permanence clause. It explains that since the technical partners are officially declared a couple, they must maintain their common law marriage for at least 5 years, or else they are forced to liquidate the partnership with penalty clause for family partnership breakup.
Miss, that's a hidden marriage clause.
I know.
If you sign, you're bound to him for 5 years as his legal wife. Divorce before then, and you lose everything.
Well, I don't intend to sign anything. Dad, thank you. Thank you for teaching me to be paranoid about these documents.
Maria Isabel, I knew your father. He paid for my scholarship.
And you betray him by stealing his invention.
I didn't steal anything, all right? Your father left a rough prototype. I'm the one who turned it into a viable patent.
Then give the patent back to the company, Luis Fernando. If your contribution is real, you'll get paid as an employee, not as a thief.
Do you really think I'm going to break my back for 4 years just to get paid like ordinary employee?
Then you never worked for my father. You only ever worked for yourself.
Sign those damn documents or I swear you'll regret it.
Luis Fernando, get out of my office. I don't know what you're scheming, but I swear you are not going to beat me.
It's done, Ava Luna. We successfully finished downloading the 34 terabytes of data, and I can confirm this is the only backup in existence.
And what's in the basement?
That's on a mirror server.
What exactly is the plan?
To say that it all started with a short circuit.
And then?
And then I show up as the company's savior, holding the only backup of all the data. Tomorrow, Maria Isabel will have to sign whatever I say, or she'll be left without a single byte of data.
Come here and kiss me like you're the owner of all this.
You sure you want to live out that fantasy?
Right here. I love you, you rascal.
Mr. Santa Cruz.
Sit down. You've got 10 minutes.
Here I have the chip's patent in my name, signed and certified by a notary.
And?
I'm offering you a partnership. I put up the patent, you put up the capital, and we split the profits.
And how much are you offering me?
30%.
Young man, do you know who you're talking to?
40%.
60. Below that, I'm not interested.
Baby, hear him out.
I'm investing $200 million in this project. A project unlike any other in the world. A chip that controls minds. A chip that makes paraplegics walk. That's not worth 20. That's worth an entire global market.
$55%.
60. And then we move on to celebrating.
60. It's a deal.
Auntie, we have to do something so Luis Fernando can't make a move.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. The only thing I bring is my heart.
I know. But look, I was going through some of my dad's records.
And you think a judge could look at that?
Well, according to the experts, yeah. The digital metadata proves that he registered it years before Luis Fernando did.
Good. That means we win.
Well, we first have to gather enough evidence. Before Luis Fernando, I don't know, does something worse.
Oh, no. Sweet Mary. Please not that. Sweetheart, do you think, I don't know, is there a chance he'd actually try to physically hurt you?
I don't know what the man is capable of anymore.
Ugh.
But for money, people will do the unthinkable, Auntie.
Yes.
All right. Let's talk about that woman, Maria Isabel Mendoza.
I don't think she'll sign that easily.
That woman humiliated me.
So it seems we have common interests when it comes to that woman.
We have a shared revenge. That's not the same thing. I want to see that woman on her knees, signing, begging, pleading for forgiveness.
Maybe you need some company tonight. I've been told I'm pretty good company.
This is the kind of partner you bring me?
Mr. Santa Cruz.
Shut up!
And done. Backups copied.
Oh, blessed technology, huh?
A woman who throws herself at the first man who looks at her. A man who offers her up like a tip. Young lady, settle down. I want an engineer for a partner, not a pimp. Mix these things again, and the deal's off. Understood?
All right, sir. I apologize.
And you, miss, sit down. And stay out of conversations for men. All right then, let's move on to business. Here's the deal. I signed the $200 million. You transfer the patent over to me, and I get to do whatever with it. Meanwhile, you with your 40% cover the transition costs.
We agreed 60-40, didn't we?
60 for me, 40 for you. That's what we agreed.
All right, sir.
And one condition.
Tell me.
Monday, I'll deal with Maria Isabel Mendoza.
And if she won't sign with you?
If she doesn't sign with me, she goes down, closing the company.
All right. I've got no problem with that.
And one more thing, engineer.
I'm listening.
In this business, betrayal is paid in blood. Understood?
Perfectly, sir.
Now, sign.
Done.
And the outside lawyer already has the instructions.
What instructions are you talking about, sweetheart?
You'll know soon, Auntie. Very soon.
Honestly, you scare me when you talk like that.
Oh, Auntie. I swear the fear left me in that taxi. I'm just tired.
Well, you know what? I've got the cure for that tiredness. I'll make some coffee and then I'll bring it to you, okay?
Thanks.
I'll be right back.
Let's toast.
To business.
To business.
Engineer. Let me give you one warning.
I'm listening, sir.
If that girl slips away from you and signs with someone else before Monday, if a third player shows up at this table that I don't know about, the two of you pay for it.
You don't even need to say it, sir. That won't happen.
I'll be looking into it. And if I find out you've been negotiating behind my back, you don't leave the city. Is that clear?
Clear as crystal.
Now go. Tomorrow, you need to be here early with the notary to sign the patent transfer.
Let's go.
And then I take Maria Isabel as a trophy. And once the engineer falls, I step in as the savior. I give her back the patent and apologize for the whole bar incident. A defeated woman will accept even the devil. I am in control. Like always.
Oh, Dad. Did you know? Did you know all of this was coming?
Good evening, Mrs. Mendoza.
You.
I was passing by an affair and thought, let me see how the boss lady's business is going.
You were passing by?
Night cabbie. The area pays really well.
You disappeared. Where were you?
I didn't disappear. I had to work.
I looked for you.
Well, then you looked in the wrong place. I've been working my cab the whole time. Nice place, huh?
Sebastian? What are you doing here?
Curious. I got curious. You left me thinking, that's all.
About what?
About whether you survived the hangover?
Yes, I survived.
So, everything's all right. Well, Mrs. Mendoza, then I'll be off. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Good night, Mrs. Mendoza.
Sebastian, wait!
Tell me.
Have a seat, please. I need to talk to you about something important.
All right, then. I'm listening, miss.
I'll marry you.
Why the change of heart?
Because my fiancé wants to take my whole company. He's rigged up a marriage clause. But if I marry first, that clause falls apart.
And why me?
Because no one else in this city would say yes without asking for half the company in return.
And what do you get out of me?
Two things. First, revenge. When Luis Fernando finds out I married another man, he'll eat every word he said. And second, it's about social standing. A married woman commands a lot more respect in an investor's meeting than a single woman does.
And what do I get?
Money. Whatever you want.
Bad call.
Bad?
Bad.
But why? Explain it to me.
I accept. But with rules.
All right, then. Name them.
First, I keep driving my cab.
A cabbie? You're going to be my husband and a cabbie too?
That's my job. Look, if it embarrasses you, there's no deal.
Fine, go on.
Second, I don't want you sending anyone to my home. My private life is mine.
What are you hiding?
Third, I won't take a single cent from you. Not today, not tomorrow, not the whole year this lasts.
As in no payment at all?
None.
Fine. If that's your call, then perfect. Now you'll have to hear my rules.
Go ahead, miss. I'm listening.
Well, it's just one, and it's non-negotiable.
Say it.
You'll live with me in my house, under my roof, under the same roof, on my schedule.
Under the same roof?
Under the same roof. And you'll speak as my husband when anyone asks. You'll sleep in the house.
I accept. But with one sub-rule. I have my room. You have your room. Separate doors. Separate keys. Neither one crosses over without an invitation, okay?
Of course. Nobody's crossing over.
Good. Then we're set.
This man is strange. But, well, I don't have time to ask.
Are you the cab driver who saved my niece?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Thank you so much, young man.
Thank you. Well, now we're officially married.
Good. Then I'm off. I've got a shift.
There's an investor meeting this Monday at Neurotech at 10 sharp. I need you to be there, right by my side, acting as my husband.
I'll be there. Good night, Mrs. Montenegro. I'll leave now.
Mrs. Montenegro?
Sweetheart?
Don't lecture me.
Maria Isabel, you've lost your mind.
I'm desperate. That is not the same thing.
Please. You just married a cab driver you don't know a single thing about.
I know enough, all right?
And love?
Love doesn't exist, Auntie. Please. Contracts exist, and contracts get honored. Okay?
Your father used to say something.
What?
That money you earn with your head, and love with courage. And that God puts love right in front of you, disguised as anything at all, to see if you've got the courage.
My father is dead, Auntie.
But he spoke better than you.
You should get some rest. It's getting late.
Yes, I'm going. But tomorrow, we talk again. And you are not dodging that conversation. Here's the coffee. Hopefully, it clears your head.
So tell me, Maria Isabel, did you think about the offer I made you?
Honey, don't be stubborn. He's offering you a decent way out.
Get out now.
Out of the question. You've got documents to sign.
I have nothing to discuss with you.
Maria Isabel, let's talk woman to woman. Look, it's in your interest. You sign, you stay CEO. It's not in your interest to fight us.
Eva Luna, get off that pedestal. You look like a beggar in that tramp's dress.
Oh, yeah? Well, at least men choose me. You, they haul out of a bar drunk in some cabbie's car.
Luis Fernando isn't a man. He's garbage.
Shh. Watch very carefully what you're saying, Maria Isabel.
I take care of what's mine, and you're not mine anymore.
Look, you stupid girl. You can't break off an engagement just like that. There are papers, and that has consequences.
Those papers you signed aren't worth anything now. I have a husband.
What did you say?
Yes. My husband is Sebastian Montenegro.
Oh, please.
Now get out of here.
This is impossible.
No, baby.
The Montenegro Group is the biggest investment fund in the entire country. Nobody has seen or heard from them in over 20 years. Don't tell me he just showed up out of nowhere to marry you.
He's a cab driver. I can't claim that.
Baby, he couldn't have married her.
I know who I married. Now get out of here.
Look, shut up, all right? We're going to find that out right now. But one thing, Maria Isabel, if what you say is true, then come Monday, you'll have Sebastian Montenegro sitting beside you, since he's one of the investors invited to the funding round.
I know.
Oh, please. You didn't have the faintest idea.
I know what I signed. Get out of here.
Let's go. Let's go!
Sebastian Alejandro Montenegro Reyes. Cab driver. This is impossible. He's just a cab driver. He's been driving a cab for 10 years. He lives in an apartment I doubt is even his. And he turned down my money. No. He can't be the same Montenegro that Luis was talking about, with so much fear. His name is common. There are 1,000 Sebastians, plenty of Montenegros. It's just a coincidence. Yes, just a coincidence.
Say again what you told me on the phone.
Maria Isabel married Sebastian Montenegro.
The old man's son, the hidden heir, shows up and marries her. The two of you are useless.
Sir, we...
Shut up! I've waited 20 years for the Montenegro boy to show his face until today.
Look, sir, all of this complicates the patent badly. They've got lawyers who can knock down the registration.
The patent is the least of my concerns now. The game has changed. I want to destroy the son, just like I destroyed the father. Now, get out! And not a word of this to anyone!
Excuse us.
Oh, Montenegro. You were the one piece I was still missing.
One more rule, Sebastian.
Which one?
Tonight, we both drink wine. Because otherwise, I won't get through this.
Get through me?
Get through myself. I just married a stranger. I need wine.
Well, I'm good at that. Cheers.
So, tell me more about you.
My father died 2 years ago. I drive a cab. I got a special friend who does me favors, helps me with practical things. I live alone, and I haven't fallen in love in 10 years.
10 years without falling in love?
11, actually. I won't tell her that. I never found real love. Women only stay with me for money.
Money?
Take me, for example.
Sebastian, you're a cab driver. What money would women take from you? But tell me more about your father.
My father was a smart man. Quiet and sometimes stubborn.
So was mine.
And your father passed away too?
Yes. 2 years ago.
What a coincidence.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know what I thought the first time I saw you?
What?
That you were a freeloader, looking to latch onto me like everyone else.
Maria Isabel.
Sebastian, are you looking at me differently? Or is it the wine? Come here.
What for?
No reason. Just come here. Have you ever been in love, Sebastian?
I think I fell in love 3 days ago. I won't tell her. I don't believe in love anymore.
Me either.
Maria Isabel, I'm already a mess. I'd better go get some rest.
Okay. I almost kissed you, Sebastian. I almost kissed you.
Forgive me, Maria Isabel. Forgive me. Source code for the NTX-1 chip. The father's lab logs. Projections. The contract with the investors. Everything Maria Isabel could possibly have on Neurotech. Sarah, I need you to get the drives from the company in the basement. Work fast, like a hacker. I got a ton of information.
This is the place. Before dawn, the plan goes down.
And if someone's inside?
Relax, baby. At 1 in the morning, every security guard's parked in front of the TV. Nobody'll be around, and I've got keys to everything.
Then go. I'll wait here. And when you're back, we celebrate.
When I'm back, tomorrow I'll be the only one holding the backup of everything, and Maria Isabel will have to sign whatever I put in front of her.
And then we get married.
And we'll travel the world together, baby. Tonight, Maria Isabel, tonight the game begins.
Done. You drank for the both of us today. Get some rest, Mrs. Montenegro.
Ow.
Good morning.
Don't talk so loud, okay?
Here. Take this. It'll help you recover.
Thanks.
Maria Isabel, we need to discuss about what's going to happen tomorrow.
What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the meeting with the investors. The capitalization of Neurotech.
I know. Group M is coming in as the lead investor.
Group M?
A big private fund. They came in last night, offered to cover the whole capital.
Yeah, I already knew that.
How did you know?
Cabbies hear things. This area is full of executives who talk inside the cab.
Listen, tomorrow you're coming with me. I need you to look presentable.
Maria Isabel, we already talked about this. I'll go, but I go just as I am.
Please? There'll be investors, lawyers, the owner of M in person. If you show up in jeans, you sink me.
Maria Isabel, I'm a cab driver. Remember the first rule? So please, don't ask me to look like something I'm not.
I'm not asking you to look like anything. Just dress decently for one day.
No.
I'll buy you the suit, the shoes. I'll take you to the tailor if you want.
No! Maria Isabel, I won't take a single cent from you. Remember the third rule.
So then what?
I go as I am. Take it or leave it.
The man is stubborn. Just like my father. Whatever. Have it your way. Fine. But one more thing.
What?
When the owner of M Group shows up, you don't speak. You don't comment. You don't say nothing. I run the conversation, understood?
Understood. Quiet.
Good. Hello?
Miss Mendoza, we have a major incident. The basement servers burned overnight.
What?
The sprinklers put it out. It didn't spread to the rest of the building. But the server room is completely destroyed.
I'm on my way.
What happened?
The servers caught fire last night. I have to go. I'm going to change.
Okay, all right. Go, and then we'll head out.
What do you mean it all burned?
Everything. The investigators are still working. They'll have the full report tomorrow. But at a glance, the damage is irreversible.
But how did it happen?
Around 1:20 in the morning. They're still reviewing the cameras. But the basement access cards? They used yours.
My card?
Maria Isabel?
Huh? Excuse me, Miss Mendoza.
It was you.
Me? Me what? I just...
Don't play dumb!
Play dumb about what, Maria Isabel?
You did this, Luis Fernando.
Me? Maria Isabel, think it's through. 4 years of my life were in that basement. Why would I sabotage myself?
That's a lie. Your work is on a personal drive. You already threatened me with it.
That's right. And lucky for you, I have that backup, because if it weren't for me, this company would have nothing right now.
How lucky. What a coincidence, right?
Look, if you're implying something, why not go to the police? Tell them your version. But I'll remind you, the cameras back me up. And the access card they found in the basement is yours, not mine.
You cloned it.
Prove it.
Mr. Luis Fernando.
Look, Mr. Cabby, I'm not here to fight with anyone. I'm simply offering a solution.
Look, I don't need your solutions.
I think you do need them, Maria Isabel. Look, tomorrow you meet with the Capital Fund, and you've got no patent, no backup, no information, no data, nothing. What are you going to offer them?
I have Group M.
Group M.
Yeah. They're coming tomorrow with money.
Group M is one of the biggest investors out there, and they're serious people. They won't give you a single cent, and you know why? Because you don't have the patent. I have the patent.
You're going to lose that patent in a courtroom.
Yeah, in 3 years. Can you go 3 years without producing anything? Maria Isabel, think it through a little. I'll make you the same offer, but this is the last time I'll bring it up. Hand me 50% of Neurotech, and I'll give you the patent backup. Once we sign the papers, we're good to go to the meeting together. We land at the capital and done. Everybody wins.
And if I say no?
Then I keep the patent, and tomorrow you can offer Group M absolutely nothing. And at most, in 3 months, you'll be bankrupt with your company shut down. Maria Isabel, you have until 10 tonight to give me an answer. If not, I call Santa Cruz and hand him my entire share of the project. And then you'll have nothing left to negotiate with me. And Maria Isabel?
Get out.
Your cab driver.
What? What about my husband?
Make sure he comes to the meeting tomorrow. I'm sure he'll entertain us all.
Tomorrow, a lot of things are going to come out, Maria Isabel.
By the way, Maria Isabel, let me give you some advice as a friend.
You are not my friend.
I'll give it anyway. Get your husband to take a bath. He stinks.
Wait. I'll sign.
See, Maria Isabel? Everything works out so easily. Perfect. See you tomorrow. Pick up the pen. Make yourself useful.
Sebastian, you're not coming to the meeting with me tomorrow.
What did you say?
You heard me.
But you told me...
I changed my mind.
Because of Luis Fernando.
Because of everything. The investors, the lawyers, Group M.
Especially Group M. Maria Isabel, I promised you I'd be there.
I know. And I'm releasing you from that promise.
No, please let me come with you.
I already said no. Luis Fernando's got a humiliation planned for you in front of everyone.
Let him try.
Don't you get it? You'll be sitting next to the richest man in the sector. Luis Fernando will have security throw you out.
You think I can't handle that?
All I think is that I'm going to protect you.
Did you sign with him?
Yes, I did. But I had no choice. I was going to lose the whole company tomorrow.
I told you not to do it.
You never told me that.
Well, I'm telling you now. There's still time. Void that signature.
I can't. It's already notarized.
Then please, let me come with you. I need to be there tomorrow. Please.
I already said no. I've made my decision.
We'll see about that.
Where are you going?
To work.
Did she sign?
She did. 50%. All certified.
Show me. Tomorrow, she's left with nothing. And the cabbie Montenegro is left a widower with no inheritance.
And me?
You keep your 40%, as we agreed. To tomorrow.
To tomorrow.
To tomorrow.
Sebastian.
Welcome to Claro. After the tone, your call.
Ugh. How strange. He's not answering. But I'm not going to go looking for him either. If he wanted to leave, that's his problem. And if he doesn't come today, I know Luis Fernando was right all along. I married a poor nobody.
Hello, sweetheart. Look, I brought you a little breakfast. Here.
Auntie, I have to go.
No, dear. It's only 5 minutes. You have to eat something.
Really, I'm not hungry.
All right. Dear, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Did you sign 50% over to Luis Fernando?
Yes.
Sweet Mary in heaven. Dear, that man stole your patent.
I had no choice, Auntie. It was the only way I could think of to save my company. No patent, no servers, no backup. This morning it was falling apart.
And what about Sebastian?
I don't know. He went out to work last night and he's not answering. But if he really were a Montenegro, he'd have shown his face by now, don't you think?
Well, dear, can I ask you one last question?
Go ahead.
Or, well, more like tell you something. Your father, he never trusted the first person to offer him help. He waited, and he won. Can you wait a little? Yes?
Yes. I have to get ready, okay?
Drink your juice, dear.
Miss Mendoza? Here's your little cup of
Thank
coffee.
you.
Excuse me.
Maria Isabel. Where's your cab driver?
He's not coming.
What a shame. I was so looking forward to seeing the face of that made-up Montenegro.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sir, are you sure you're going in like that?
Positive.
Your father had the same taste in clothes. God rest his soul, far from any tailor.
Hey, Sarah. And the fun people?
They're already in the Neurotech building.
And the original physical drives?
They're here in the briefcase.
It's 9:30. At 10 sharp, you go in, and 10 minutes later, I come in.
Understood, sir. Sir, if Mr. Mendoza doesn't forgive you, you let me know, sir. I know 2 women in this city with the same last name. What?
Sarah, either her or no one.
That's what I was afraid of. I'll be waiting.
We're waiting on 2 more people. 1, Miss Mendoza's declared companion, Mr. Sebastian Montenegro Reyes. 2, the representative of the Group M Fund, the lead investor.
Mr. Moderator, the first person isn't coming, and the second won't confirm anything to her.
You don't know anything.
While we wait, let's proceed with the first reading. Each party presents its opening position.
I'm Luis Fernando Fierro, the chief engineer. Miss Maria Isabel offered to give me a 50% stake in Neurotech in exchange for handing over the NTX1 algorithm, ensuring it stays with her company as a fixed asset.
Noted. Miss Mendoza, do you confirm?
I confirm.
We'll now wait for confirmation from Group M. Without them, the capitalization does not proceed.
Good morning. I'm Sarah Genoveva, and I represent the Group M Fund.
Ma'am, we were just expecting you. Please have a seat.
If you'll permit me, I'd rather stay standing. My remarks will be very brief.
Eva Luna, who is she?
I don't know her.
All right. Group M confirms its interest in funding Neurotech. $200 million in capital, with one condition.
Which is?
Before signing, the fund wants to clarify who the rightful owner of the NTX1 patent is.
Well, the patent's been in my name for 6 months, and it's all legally documented.
Mr. Moderator, if you'll allow me, I'd like to explain why that statement is false. Here I have both digital and physical files. See? Bearing the electronic signature of Mr. Francisco Mendoza, Miss Maria Isabel's father. Within them, we have lab logs, the source code of the base NTX1 algorithm, with dates from January to November of the year right before his death. It has an official government timestamp. There's no way to forge that. 2 years before Mr. Fierro's patent. 2 years.
That proves absolutely nothing. I designed the final algorithm.
Mr. Fierro, my experts have already certified it, which shows Miss Maria Isabel's signatures on your patent are forged, which means we have expert testimony ready to go to trial.
Sebastian?
Mrs. Montenegro, your husband asked me to bring this.
My husband?
One last clarification before the funding proceeds. It concerns Neurotech's basement servers that burned last night. They held no real data.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. The original physical drives were pulled on Saturday night and replaced with empty shells. Mr. Fierro didn't destroy anything but blanks. The real data is completely intact inside a Group M vault.
Well, well, look who's here. Husband of the year, Mr. Cabby.
Maria Isabel, what a distinguished husband you have.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Mr. Moderator, allow me to introduce the owner of Group M. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sebastian Alejandro Montenegro Reyes.
Forgive the delay. I'm Juan Ignacio Santa Cruz Palacios. I have declared interests at this table.
Mr. Santa Cruz, you're not on the list.
I'm on it, now. I have a private agreement with Mr. Fierro for 40% of his share. I'm a co-investor in this company. Miss Mendoza, it's been a while.
Not long enough.
Mr. Moderator, what is that cab driver doing in this room?
That's exactly what I'd like to know too.
Surely someone called for a cab, and the man's on the wrong floor. Moderator, call security right now and have them escort this cab driver out. This is a serious investor meeting. We can't just have anyone standing here listening in.
Mr. Santa Cruz, before you make that call...
No buts. Get that cab driver out of here, and then we'll talk funding.
Mr. Santa Cruz, the man you're trying to throw out of this room is the owner of Group M, and your only path to $200 million in investment.
That's impossible.
Allow me to prove it. I have in custody the original physical drives of Mr. Francisco Mendoza, sealed with an official notary tape.
That's theft. You removed company material without authorization.
You're mistaken, Mr. Fierro. With the authorization of the CEO's legal husband, valid access from the day of their marriage.
It's him. It's the old man's son.
Let me explain. What do these drives contain? These two drives right here contain the lab logs. They have the electronic digital signature of Mr. Francisco Mendoza, along with all the dates. As you can see, February 14th, the year before his death. Official government timestamp. impossible to forge. On the next drive, we have the source code of the base algorithm for the NTX-1 chip. Same author, same official government timestamp. Which means they predate Mr. Fierro's patent registration by 2 years.
So then, Mr. Fierro's patent isn't valid.
That's for a judge to decide. Not here.
This funding doesn't proceed until the dispute is settled.
The dispute is already settled, Mr. Santa Cruz. Here are the documents and the drives. And beyond that, the father's signatures predate Mr. Fierro's signatures by 2 years. And finally, let me clarify something before this table makes a decision. Regarding the Neuratech servers that were set on fire during the night. I know the police are investigating, but allow me to contribute to that investigation. Everything the criminal thought he destroyed is right here on this table, intact and certified. The company's security cameras, although were destroyed, recovered part of the footage. And do you know what was found on it? A person entering the basement with gasoline. At 1:10 in the morning. And that person is none other than Luis Fernando Fierro. The police already have part of that footage. I handed it to them this morning.
Baby, they found out!
Can you shut up, Ava Luna?
Mr. Moderator? Could you give me 2 minutes before all this wraps up?
Go ahead, Mr. Montenegro.
My father's name was Patricio Montenegro. He started out driving a cab in this city 40 years ago. With absolutely nothing.
My God.
My father invested the little he had to build an empire. First, 1 cab, then 2 cabs, then 10 cabs. Then he built companies, then funds, and then Group M, which today sits in this room. My father had a partner in the beginning, a man who betrayed him. A man who drove him into a debt that nearly cost him his life. My father recovered through hard work, and that man is still alive. That man is sitting right there.
This is slander!
It's all been investigated, sir. Sarah has every document. She filed them with the prosecutor's office, and you're going to pay for it. My father asked 3 things of me before he fell gravely ill. The first, that I drive a cab in this city for 10 years, just as he did, without using my name, to find a woman who would love me and want me and not my money. The second, that I honor his memory, that I never forget where I came from, My father died 2 years ago. The cab I drive today is the last cab my father bought. And today marks exactly 40 years since my father bought his first. Today, in front of all of you in this room, and today, I honor both vows at once. The third, my father asked me to look after the daughter of an old friend, a highly respected engineer, Francisco Mendoza, the father of Miss Maria Isabel Mendoza. My father and hers were secret friends for decades. Both of them enemies of that man sitting right there. My father asked me to look after Miss Mendoza in case she should ever come to need me.
Sebastian?
Mr. Luis Fernando Fierro Gavanes, Miss Eva Luna Riva Santa Maria. You are under arrest for arson and complicity, for destruction of corporate property.
Santa Cruz, say something. Tell them I have nothing to do with this.
I don't know you.
Santa Cruz?
Mr. Santa Cruz, you are also under arrest by order of the prosecutor on charges of conspiracy, blackmail, financing premeditated arson, and the reopened fraud complaint against Mr. Patricio Montenegro in 1966.
Hasn't that expired?
Not entirely. There are outstanding accounts. For those of you just named by my colleague, I'm going to ask you as politely as possible to please stand up and come along with us.
Let go of me.
Mr. Moderator, I'd like to make Group M's offer official.
Go ahead, Mr. Montenegro.
$200 million to Neurotech. Immediate transfer. No clauses. No conditions.
Equity stake?
0.
Mr. Montenegro, that is not an investment.
It's a debt my father left to Maria Isabel's father. And today, I pay it. The NTX1 patent passes into the name of Miss Maria Isabel Mendoza.
Neurotech is capitalized. $200 million.
Maria Isabel, I lied to you about only one thing. I'm not only a cab driver, but I told you the truth through the 3 rules. I never took a single cent from you. I never let you investigate me. And today, in this place, before everyone, for you and before the world, I've honored my father's memory.
Thank you so much, Sebastian.
But we still have one more rule left.
Which one?
The one about separate rooms. The one I want to break, not by contract, but by your own choosing. Maria Isabel Mendoza. Will you be my wife? This time for real?
I do, for the second time.